Okay, shall we start? Aloha! Welcome to the Galaxy Cruise live classification. We are so glad to live stream in English. Welcome. My name is Kumiko Usuda-Sato, a public outreach specialist at Subaru Telescope on the Big Island of Hawaii. And I'm also a helmsman of the Galaxy Cruise project. Galaxy Cruise is a citizen science project of the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan, NAOJ. Citizen astronomers classify galaxies captured by the Subaru Telescope on Maunakea, Hawaii. Okay, I want to introduce the 3 galaxy researchers in our science team. The first one is Captain Masayuki Tanaka.
Hello, good morning, good day, good evening. I hope you're enjoying this season 2. As you know, the season 2 is more difficult than season 1 because target galaxies are fainter. Fainter galaxies are scientifically interesting because they are known to show different properties from brighter galaxies. But of course, fainter galaxies are smaller on the sky, so it's more difficult to classify their morphologies than brighter ones. So that's basically the reason why the season 2 is more difficult. And today we are going to classify those faint galaxies from season 2. I'm pretty sure that the professional astronomers are going to have a harder time trying to classify those faint galaxies. The faint galaxies are even difficult for us. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoy the live streaming today.
Thank you, Captain. And today, Captain Tanaka has an exciting announcement at the end of this live streaming. So please keep watching to the end, okay? Okay, the second one is Kei Ito, a postdoc of the University of Tokyo.
So hi everyone, I'm Kei Ito, a postdoc at the University of Tokyo. So yeah, today I'm really excited to have this live streaming in English for the first time. So yeah, I hope you from all over the world enjoy our classifications of fainter galaxies from the Galaxy Cruise.
Thank you. Ito-san, Kei-san, and Makoto-san are junior officers. And after they got a PhD degree, they joined our main crew, bridge crew members, and they lead science team. Okay, the third one is Makoto Ando, a postdoc at the University of Tokyo.
Hi, everyone. My name is Makoto Ando. I'm a postdoc researcher in Japan, and I'm studying the galaxy evolution. So your classification is very important, not only this project, but also my own study. So today, there are 3 researchers, and we will demonstrate or instruct how you classify galaxies in this Galaxy Cruise project. So I hope all of you enjoy the time of the Galaxy Cruise experience. Thank you.
Thank you. And Makoto-san leads the special Galaxy Cruise campaign starting September 12th, next month. So he will explain what's the special campaign later. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. The Galaxy classification. In season 2, Makoto-san, could you share the screen?
Okay, just a moment. I'm sharing my screen. So can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, so who goes first?
Okay, first is maybe me. So everyone on board, this is a platform of the Galaxy Cruise classification. So this is worked on browser. So first, please zoom in of your next target using this button. And okay, zoom in. Okay, so this galaxy is the very first one today we classify. And so first, we have the 2 questions for you. The first question is about shapes or morphology of the galaxies. And the second question is about interaction features of the galaxies, which is the most important one of our project. So please look at this galaxy. Okay, this is my turn, and this is very fortunately the easy classification. So the first question is the shape of the galaxies, and please choose is whether this galaxy is spiral or elliptical. And spiral galaxies actually have a spiral feature, but this galaxy does not show such a feature. So I want to choose the elliptical like this. And then the next question is about interaction features. So there are two options, the interacting or not interacting. So if you choose not interacting, then the classification is finished. But if you choose the interacting, then you are asked the additional questions. So this is about interaction features you find in this galaxy. So sometimes the interacting galaxies show the different features like ring-like structures, fans, tails, or distorted shapes. So if you find any interacting features, please choose any of you what you find. But for this galaxy, I didn't find any interacting features, so I want to choose this galaxy is not interacting. Okay, this is the kind of the interaction, so instruction of the galaxy cruise classification. Okay, then let's go to the next galaxy. And so this galaxy is the next target, and I want our captain to classify these galaxies.
Sure. This is a very good one. It's actually a difficult one. Can you change to the I band?
Okay.
Yeah, image. Let me see. So I think I explained this before in Japanese. Sorry. So we have multiple filters on HSC, which is the imaging instrument on board the Subaru Telescope. GRI, we use these three filters to make a color image. G corresponds to the blue color to our eyes. R is red. I is infrared. So it's I band light is nearly invisible to our eyes. But the scientific detectors can detect such infrared light, and we can actually image the sky in the I band, in the infrared. When we observe with HSC, I band typically has the best seeing. Seeing here means the sharpness of the image. So the I band image is normally the sharpest. So this is the reason why I chose the I band here. Let me see. Looking at this image, I don't think there's any sign of disk structure or spiral structure. So I would call this a elliptical galaxy. Yep. And then if there's any sign of interaction, I don't see any, tidal streams, tidal tails, shells, fans, and distorted shape. I mean, shapes are pretty symmetric, I would say. So not interacting.
Okay, that is your answer.
Yes.
Good. So let's go to the next galaxies. And okay, next is galaxies for the Kei-san.
Okay. Yeah, so could you change to the color images?
Okay, of course.
Okay, this kind of difficult one, I think, but I don't think it is. I don't think it has elliptical shapes. So I wanted to choose. I want to say this one is spiral galaxies.
Spiral.
But I think there's kind of asymmetric features, like, yeah, and so I wanted to say this one is interacting.
Okay, and which interesting features you find?
Yeah, I see that there's a, how to say, center, more brightest regions, but around this one, there's a kind of distortion shapes, like from yeah, so I wanted to add that this has a distortion shape.
And any else?
Yeah, no. So I think the distortion is the only feature.
Okay. I think this is a very difficult galaxies to classify. Yeah, even for the astronomers. So for you, the citizen astronomers, this is of course very, very difficult to classify. But please believe yourself and choose your answers. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. So the next is my turn. Okay, zoom in. Okay. So this is my target. And actually I find spiral arms in these galaxies. It's like a S, the alphabet of the S-like features like this. So if I change the image band, it may become more clear. So I-band image is more clear. So it's like a spiral shape. So I want to choose the spiral galaxy. And about interaction features, so actually, I don't think this galaxy have interacting features. So because it have a very symmetric shape. So I found spiral arms here and here, and it do not show any distorted features and no tidal tails and fan-like features. So I want to choose this galaxy as not interacting. Okay, go ahead. So sometimes you find the galaxies which is very easy to classify. But actually, the season 2, as Tanaka-san, our captain said, the faint galaxies have sometimes very difficult to classify because they are faint and there are sometimes no clear features of the spiral arms and some other hints to classify. But I'm very lucky. Okay, the next is a captain.
Okay, can you show me the color image?
Okay.
Huh, interesting. Then can you go to the I-band? Let's see. This is certainly not a elliptical galaxy. Well, let me see. I see two options for this one. Whether either this is a spiral galaxy, because there's the central light concentration surrounded by sort of ring-like or spiral-like structure. So either this is a spiral galaxy or elliptical galaxy with the ring. Let me see. Ito-kun, what do you think?
Okay. Yeah, I also have these two options. And how to say, I think that, yeah, there seems to be a ring, but if we will, but in a kind of left side of this galaxy, there is left side has more fainter flux or brightness. Oh, yeah, so that one, yeah, compared to the top or bottom. So, so in that sense, this can be kind of spiral, but I'm not so much sure.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, Ito-kun. The ring structure is not quite uniform in brightness. There's some bright and bright about. So yeah, I think this is suggestive of a spiral structure. So thank you, Kei-san. I agree. This is a spiral galaxy.
And how about interacting features?
I would say there's no interacting features around this galaxy. The shape is quite symmetric. Again, it is, we call this the structure on the central part a spiral structure. So we wouldn't call it a ring structure. So not interacting.
Okay. Thank you. Good answers. Okay, then go to the next one. So actually, Jason asked from Tanaka-san, but this is
Okay, so
Or
then
yes.
okay, then I'll do that. So could you change to the color images first?
colors. Okay, of course.
Okay, so yeah, firstly, it is not clearly elliptical galaxies, and we see kind of faint spiral features. Could you change the I-band images again?
Then okay.
Could you change again the G-band
G-band.
or check?
Okay.
Yeah. Not clearly.
So why do you choose G-band? So Tanaka-san says that I-band is has the how to say the shapest image, but you choose the G-band. So why?
Because how to say, spiral rings often have some kind of bluer colors, and G-band should more focusing on a bluer light. So that's why I changed I wouldn't ask you to change the G-band, but yeah, as Tanaka-san mentioned, G-band has less sharp images, so I'm not so much sure. I don't have any clear clues from this G-band at this moment. But yeah, it seems to be have the spiral features faint, even though it is faint. So I would say this is a spiral galaxies.
Spiral, okay. How about interacting features?
Yeah, so if you compare the top side and the bottom side of these galaxies, maybe the top side has a little bit higher brightness. Yeah, to check it, please change to the I-band.
I-band, okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, could you change to the color images?
Colors, okay.
Yeah, kind of difficult. Maybe yeah, the asymmetry is not so much significant. So okay, then maybe I will say this is a non-interacting galaxies.
Interacting, perfect. Okay.
Thank you so much for classifying very difficult, very challenging galaxies. Would you like to continue, or shall we move to the next topic?
Maybe we have. I want to classify one more galaxies.
One more galaxy. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I encountered the very interesting, I think, this galaxy. So at first, I think this galaxy is like elliptical, but it also shows the very blue colors at the center part. So usually the elliptical galaxy have a red or yellow colors, yellowish colors, not the blue one. And the spiral galaxy, sometimes spiral galaxies are likely to have bluer colors, but this galaxy looks like elliptical morphology, but it shows the bluer colors. So I think this is interesting, and actually I'm very confused now. So I want to change the I-band images. I think it's like elliptical, but hey, can you give me the opinion, Captain?
I don't have a strong opinion on this one. It's difficult. Let's see. Yeah, there's a central light concentration, which astronomers call a bulge. And then there's more, diffuse extended light. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can see a spiral structure, so I might call it the elliptical galaxy.
Okay, I believe our captain. So I want to go to the elliptical galaxy. And about the interacting features. This is actually the very difficult point, but I find some hints of the distorted features towards the lower right-hand side, like this direction, because this galaxy have the brightest central part here. And from the central part, this galaxy is elongated a little bit towards the bottom right-hand side. So do you have any opinion, Kei-san?
Yeah. So you mentioned that this is kind of elongated from the bottom right to the top left, right?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, this could be so. Could you change the I-band for, to check it? Yeah, I think in the bottom right, there is a kind of elongated feature, so it's kind of asymmetric. So if I will classify this one, I would also say this has an interacting feature.
Okay. And actually, I found another features. The possible another features. It's found like this, but I'm not so confident of my classification. But I want to go to the distortion features for these galaxies. Thank you, Captain and Kei-san, for help. You are great help. So can I have a time to classify? So continue to.
Now 22 minutes have passed.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's time to change the topic. Is it okay?
Yeah, wrap up. So I want to wrap up the demonstration of the classification, but I want you to know the classification is sometimes very difficult, even for the professional astronomers, but I want you to enjoy. So to enjoy the galaxy classification and just see the beautiful galaxy images as the most important part of this project. So I hope all of you join the Galaxy Cruise and enjoy the beautiful galaxy images.
Thank you so much, Makoto-san. As he said, actually, we had a users survey questionnaire in 2021 during season 1, and many student astronomers answered what kind of component Galaxy Cruise attracts you, and many student astronomers answered beautiful image captured by the Subaru Telescope. And as you know, and as the captain says many times, we have the world highest quality image captured by Subaru. So please, please enjoy. Enjoy is the most important component. So enjoy classification. Thank you so much, three astronomers. Okay, so shall we move to the next topic? Okay, so as I explained at the beginning, now we are preparing for the coming special campaign. It is very special, not just season 2. We will classify the special galaxies. We will start the campaign in next month on September 12th in Japan Standard Time. So we will publish this announcement page on the Galaxy's website very soon. Please stay tuned. So Makoto-san, could you please explain about the campaign?
Okay, of course. So as Kumiko-san said, so we are now preparing for the a special campaign of classifying simulated galaxies. So as you've seen in the 1 or 2 minutes ago, the galaxy cruise focus on the real galaxies observed with the Subaru telescopes. However, we astronomers are also interested in the simulated galaxies. So what is the simulated galaxies? The simulated galaxies, the galaxies created in the computers. So after a very complicated calculation in the supercomputers, the astronomers create mock images of the galaxies, which is very, very, very similar to the real galaxies observed with the large telescopes. And I want to show some example of these galaxies. So here you can see the 4 galaxy images, but actually there are only 2 real galaxies observed with the Subaru Hyperspectrum cam, but 2 galaxies are the simulated galaxies, not the real galaxies. The galaxies reproduced by the calculation in the computers.
Oh,
So,
Makoto-san, let me confirm. So you said you are showing 4 galaxies. 2 are real, captured by the Subaru Telescope. 2 are not real. They're created in a computer.
yes.
It's hard to distinguish which is which. So the left 2 galaxies are elliptical and right 2 galaxies are spiral, but both look very similar. I cannot distinguish which is simulated, which is real.
So let's guess. Please classify.
Okay. Oh, you asked me a question.
Yes.
Okay, actually, okay. Maybe, I don't know, but okay. The both right side are real.
Yes.
Little bit, for example, the very right side spiral is a little bit asymmetrical. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, please say the answer.
Okay, I'll give you the answers. So actually, so this is the very same pictures you've seen, but here is the answer. So from left to right, simulated real galaxy and simulated and the real galaxy. So this one and this one. So the rightmost hand side panel is a simulated galaxy, and next to it is a real, and next to it a simulation, and next to it are real galaxies. So these simulated galaxies, very high quality, and so people, even for me, astronomer, it's very difficult to distinguish between the simulated galaxy and the real galaxies. This is what the simulated galaxy is.
Thank you so much, Koto-san. So you want to say, please classify as if all galaxies were real. Am I right?
Yes. So I forgot to explain our special campaign. So in our special campaign, we ask you we ask you to classify the simulated galaxy instead of the real galaxies. And so you actually know that the galaxies which you see as the simulated galaxy, but please imagine that is just a real galaxies, and classify them as in the usual Galaxy Cruise project.
Thank you very much. Actually, Makoto-san, can you distinguish real galaxy and simulated galaxy? Is there any tips or hints to distinguish?
Actually, for the galaxies, so like these images, we cannot distinguish between 2, but unfortunately, so in some reasons, some simulated galaxy have features. Yeah, I want to show you. the another images. Okay. So maybe you can see the three panels in your screen. And actually, these three galaxies are simulated galaxies synthesized on the real Subaru image captured by the Subaru Telescope. And you can find the kind of the edges like this, and like this. This is actually the sign of the simulated galaxy because it's unnatural. But so if you encounter these artificial features in our special campaign, please don't focus on these artificial features originated from the simulation, and please focus on the galaxies itself. And yeah, anyway, so some galaxies have these artificial features, but this is, I think, not affect so much to the classification. So your classification, so please just focus on the central region and the galaxies themselves.
Okay, so yeah, even I recognize these are mock galaxies clearly. But okay, so even if you find this kind of artificial galaxy, a simulated galaxy, do not focus on the edge, just focus on the center galaxy. So if you focus on center galaxy, you can classify as if it were real. Am I right?
I think so. So
okay,
please, I want to focus on this galaxy. So if galaxy is like this, so there's
good
no
idea
of the simulation, so simulated galaxies.
Okay, you can delete the edge and boundary and just focus. Okay, thank you so much, Makoto-san. Okay, Kei-san, I have a question to you. Okay, about this campaign. So, we will ask many student astronomers to join to classify many simulated galaxy. So what does it mean? What classification of simulated galaxy mean by student astronomers?
Yeah, okay. So we think that the classifying the simulated galaxies is very beneficial for the scientific analysis in galaxy cruise. It is because the simulated galaxies will show us the answer of whether galaxies is really interacting or not. So these simulated galaxies is generated by the computers, as Makoto-san said. So we can trace the history of these simulated galaxies. So we can know whether these galaxies has experienced mergers or interactions or not. And so we now are asking the citizen scientists to classify these simulated galaxies in galaxy cruise. So if we classify these galaxies, we also have the classification results. So by combining these information, so classification results and also the history of this galaxy in the computer, we can make the kind of threshold for judging for the real galaxies, whether this is interactive galaxies or not. So yeah, I think this special campaign is very important for our galaxy cruise.
Thank you so much, Kei-san. So you mean the different from real galaxies, for simulated galaxy, we know the answer. This galaxy is interacting. This galaxy is not interacting. So we know the answer, and compared to your student astronomers classification result, we can define, for example, 50% of student astronomers identify this is interacting, this is real interacting, like this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
So we can define which galaxy is interacting quantitatively. Okay.
Yeah, we hope
so.
so.
Much. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so there about the special campaign. Makoto-san, Kei-san, would you like to add something else? Or shall we move to the last topic?
Can I
Okay, go
say just a few words about the artifacts that we see in the simulated images? That those artifacts are actually partly my fault. I tried to eliminate those artifacts myself, but some can be avoided, but some cannot. And as Makoto-san said, please ignore these sharp edges and other artifacts. I think we eliminated, these obvious targets with obvious artifacts from the classification targets, but you may occasionally see this kind of features. So again, sorry, please ignore.
No worries, Captain. No worries at all. Because thank you so much for your hard work to creating many images. And I know all of you already eliminated the bad images. So these images with edges, just focus on the central galaxy. So these edges do not affect the galaxy classification. If Captain Makoto-san, Ito-san recognize if the edge affects classification, they already eliminated these kind of images. So no worries. Please just classify these galaxies. Thank you so much. Okay, so shall we move to the last topic? Okay, so today, Captain has very exciting announcement to you. Captain, please start.
Yes, I have great news to share with you. As you know, we are now running season 2, and season 1 ended over more than a year ago, I think. And I have spent quite some time looking at your classification results from season 1. And as you might recall, we focused on relatively bright galaxies in season 1, and for which the classifications can be made relatively easily. And I actually found your classification as a very accurate, more accurate than the previous citizen science projects, and this is really great. I made some scientific analysis based on your classifications, and as I reported in this news article on the screen right now, I submitted a scientific paper at the end of last year. I'm now glad to report that this paper has been accepted for publication. I think this is a great milestone for this project, Galaxy Cruise. And I would like to thank all of you for your contributions to season 1 and also season 2 classifications, which we will use in our future papers. Like I said, your classifications are extremely useful for scientific research. And I'm right now preparing a web page to make your classifications available to the public, so that any astronomers can further exploit your classifications for more detailed, in-depth scientific analysis. Hopefully, more results will be published based on your classifications in the future. So all this is exciting, and once again, I would like to share the great news with you that the first paper from Galaxy Cruise has been accepted for publication. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Captain. How exciting! So thanks to your excellent many classification results. So Captain and we are successful to submit the first paper of Galaxy Cruise with your classification results, and this paper was accepted. So you will see the first paper hopefully very soon. So after it is published, maybe we will have another live streaming or something to explain the result of the scientific analysis. Okay, thank you so much, Captain and Makoto-san, Kei-san. Is there anything you want to add today? Nothing? Okay, so thank you so much for watching our live streaming. So I'd like to repeat. The special campaign will start on Tuesday, September 12 at 9 a.m. in Japan Standard Time, or midnight of September 12th in UTC, Coordinated Universal Time. So many simulated galaxies are brighter than season 2 galaxies, like season 1. So it must be very enjoyable. Please join the campaign and enjoy galaxy classification. And please look forward to our future report. Okay, so today we'd like to finish our very first English live streaming. Thank you very much for watching. We hope to see you again. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.